Okay, welcome back to this Skyrim playthrough on Nod to the Strange. I'm Tom, and this is Torin Greymere again. Um, so it's now like 7:30 in the morning, the day after we arrived in Riften, and yeah, we're almost ready to set out on our adventure. Oh, this person's left their door open. Yeah, we're almost ready to set out on our adventure to claim the bounty at Nilheim, given to us by the Jarl.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
I'm not bothering you at all, really. So, yeah, we're a bit hungry. Let's see if we got food. Because now that we've got survival mode turned on, we're going to need to actually, think about what we're doing. We've got a raw rabbit leg. And if I
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Everyone hates you in Riften, I think. It's not like the rest of Skyrim. Yeah, I did remember, right? There's no way to cook food in the inn, the Bee and Barb. So we can't cook that rabbit leg.
I don't have any business with you, so...
Once a skill reaches 100, you can make it legendary. I don't think we're going to be getting anywhere near 100 skill level on any skill in this playthrough. Yeah, so let's see about food. I think maybe it's probably okay to just, you know, munch some carrots or something for now. Restore 2 points of hunger. It's nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. Okay, well, have wine for breakfast. That's what he used to do when he was on the road with the mercenary companies. Yeah, alright, well, we're actually gonna need to buy some food then. Like real life. That's what we're letting ourselves in for. We've got 2,000 gold though, so I think we can afford it. But the market's not open yet. Although, who's this? Branche, yeah, he's up early, open for business. So... Oh, here we go. No one seems to mind about this stuff in the barrels. Red apple. There we go, we're almost full. Apples for breakfast. It's not ideal, but it will do anyway. So, did we get camping supplies? I think we made some, didn't we? Yeah, we got 2. So I think that's going to be enough. Our carrying weight is 128 out of 160 because we've got a lot of ingredients. We made these potions, that's good. Bone mold gauntlets, fur braces. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I kept these really. I'm just going to drop them. I can't even be bothered to sell them. And we've got the woodcutter's axe. Well, you know what? Let's go to that wood pile here. Which that guy is using. Who is that?
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Ulan. It's kind of weird now in Skyrim compared to the older games how they all have different voices. In some ways it's really good, but I mean I always used to like the dark elf voices from... Oh, there we go, leaning against the wall. The dark elf voices from Morrowind, where they were like, wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
Like a saber cat, or crush your enemies
And
to dust like a giant.
we're watching you, scum. All the old classic greetings that they used to have. So, yeah, we're going to set out on the road.
If you're looking to settle in Riften, there's a house for sale, Honeyside. See the steward in the keep if you want it.
Interesting. Honeyside. So we could buy that house, but as we've got Hearthfire, the DLC installed. I'd quite like to, you know, build our own one from scratch. It would be a bit more fun and a bit of a bigger project. And also, just because I've only ever built one house in Hearthfire before while playing this. So it would be a nice thing to do. Now let's go for a jog down the road. I've recently started a game on Morrowind for the first time in like 10 years because it's it went on sale on Steam for like £6. Yeah, and I forgot how slow you move in it when you're like level 1 and your athletic skill is really low. It's Fort Greenwall. It's good to know this place is here because it's got like armor upgrade bench and stuff like that. In case we ever need to do that on the way back to Riften. Now, in terms of survival mode requirements, I know that we've got our camping supplies, so we should be able to cook the rabbit leg on the campfire. So that's what we'll eat later when we get hungry. Here's Shaw's stone. Now, I need to find the river because we want to walk along the riverbank to get to Nilheim. I'm going to try avoiding using the map as much as possible. I mean, I'll use it because I'll need to, but I just find it way more fun, especially when doing this kind of roleplay type stuff, to just see what the character can see, really. I guess he's got a basic memory. Well, I guess he's got a basic knowledge of where things are in relation to each other in Skyrim, because he is a Nord and he did live here when he was a boy. Yeah, stags, they would be a really good source of meat actually for camping supplies and stuff like that. Meat and leather, things like that. But he's just no good with a bow. So it kind of rules that out. Oh, there's so much wildlife around here. It's like 3 goats and a fox. Yeah, these would be good fertile hunting grounds for a hunter. Is that the river? Or is it just a lake down there? Interesting. Is that a mine up there? We don't want to get too distracted though, because we don't have much carrying capacity. That's the other thing. And if we keep going and investigating every dungeon that we find, every old ruin and stuff like that, Torin will just fill up his carrying weight and we'll have to turn back. Although, I wonder if the campsite that we make will have a chest or a bag or something like that there, because that could be really helpful to us with no fast travelling, for storing loot in between, you know, in between going between the dungeon and the town. What's that? A skeever. Okay. Come on. I guess it's a bad idea to allow yourself to get hit by skeevers, because they don't do much damage, but they are often diseased. So skeever tail does damage health. Right now I'm just going to eat that to see what the first effect is. Damage stamina regen. Great. Keeping an eye out for any plants growing by the roadside. So, what is that down there? Is that the river? It just looks like the hot springs, actually. Oh, what's that? Okay, come on. 2 wolves. Oh. Where's the other one? Come on. Ah! That's the best way to deal with wolves. Good old sword up the arse trick. Wolf pelt, yeah. We're going to need leather actually now. If we're going to be making camping supply kits regularly. So that's good. Let's look at the map. We've gone completely a different way to what I thought we were going to go, but actually I think my memory of where the river was in relation to Nilheim and Riften was a bit hazy, because if we had followed the river all the way up there, it would take us ages, and here we're just cutting across. I think I was in the mindset of like other survival games where you have to drink water regularly, so I was thinking, oh, we should be near running water all the time, but obviously in this survival mode it doesn't really matter. Look at them, can't pick them. Who's that? Whoa! What the hell is that?
Alright, hand over your valuables,
Wow.
or I'll gut you like a fish.
I've never seen a thief going invisible before. Alright, walk away. Right now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not gonna ask again.
I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me.
Some common thief.
Till next time.
Oh, he's fast.
Damn you!
Yeah, actually, he could probably do quite a bit of damage to us very quickly. Oh, got him. No one can survive a sword through the belly like that. Look at the improved blood textures mod. It's great. Oh, nice garnet. Yeah, we'll take all of this stuff. Mage hood. So he was some kind of stealth magic user. Strange. Well, let's just do this. You know, there might be families walking along this road. Kids don't need to see this dead, half-naked Argonian lying on the road. Just a big spray of blood, that's fine. They're used to seeing things like that in Skyrim. Yeah, okay, right. Onward. So we do have the Immersive Citizens mod installed, and I don't feel like we've seen any evidence of it so far in the whole game. Don't really know what it does. Do we know all the effects of these things? Let's see. Torch bug thorax. Let's start discovering some of these. Restore stamina. Now that could be actually good for us as we're using a Sword Magicka, not very useful. As we're using a greatsword, my stamina goes down quite quickly, and as you can see, it looks like we're getting hungry again already. I guess all the fighting and walking will do that. So, Riften? Is that right? Must be some road that leads round to Riften, but it's a bit misleading. Well, I guess we want to go this way, to the west. Mountain flowers are plentiful, which is good. So yeah, after this episode I might just do a little bit of research into what Immersive Citizens actually adds to the game. Hello, goats. Friendly goats. This looks nice. Been a while since I've seen all these nice views in Skyrim. Still looks good. Oh. Right, that is very weird. Very, very strange indeed. Vampire fledgling. Running around in the daylight. I've never seen that before in Skyrim. Maybe the vampire attacks are about to start happening, I don't know. Oh, wow, yeah, getting very hungry. You are hungry. Well, might be good to set up camp somewhere along the road actually, even though it's not the night yet. We don't need to sleep. Just so that we can cook that rabbit leg. I'm keep talking about this rabbit leg as if it's like a roast chicken and it's going to completely fill us up, but it will probably just give us back 5 points of hunger or something. So there's a cave in there somewhere. Could be interesting to explore later. Oh, bloody hell! Just die. Oh. So, although there's regenerating health is not a thing, the health bar still disappears after you're not in a fight anymore. So I didn't realise that I was still wounded. It's quite strange. So let's have a potion of minor healing. There we go. Yeah. And this is just on, like, you know, adept difficulty, which is the normal one. So things could get quite tough later on. Looks like a squad of Imperial Legion soldiers over there. What the hell? Alright. Forgot they do that. Thought I was about to be killed just for being annoyed. I don't think Torin really cares that much, you know, about the war, the Civil War. He doesn't. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I don't think he cares too much about the Civil War, really. He's been out of the country for so long, he doesn't really know what's going on, and he feels like it's not really his place to get involved in it. Those sort of big, grand Game of Thrones style things going on in the world aren't his concern. He just works for whoever will pay him, really. Right, now, let's see, how far away are we? And what is this place? Oh, we're miles away and we've gone completely off track. Okay, so we want to basically go up that cliff with the waterfall somehow. We do not want to go to that fort, which is definitely full of bandits. Well, looks like there's a path up here. Did they just... They just killed those wolves. Well, let's not waste them. Thank you. Still really freaked out that we saw a vampire running along the road in broad daylight. It seems a bit strange. It looked like, you know, maybe she was some kind of scripted character who was meant to be somewhere else and was on the way, I don't know, on the way to go somewhere. I know things like that happened a lot in Oblivion. I heard recently that there was one character in Oblivion who worked in the castle in one city, but by mistake Bethesda put him in the wrong city to start off with. So on the first morning of the first day that you play the game, that guy walks down the road for miles and miles, and he's just, you know, some normal citizen guy. Walks for miles and then usually gets killed on the road by bandits, and so he never actually reaches where he's supposed to be. Darkwater Pass. Looks like some trader has just gone over the edge of the waterfall and had their cart smashed to pieces in it. So it looks like there's a cave behind that waterfall. Strange, but you know, as we said, Torin's not really interested. Oh, what's this? Darkwater Pass. Well, if it's a kind of mountain pass place, maybe it comes out on the other side. So shall we go inside? Let's try it. And I'm not going to be, you know, strict about quick saving on this survival mode playthrough. It's not some kind of like Iron Man run where dead means dead and all that kind of stuff. And as I mentioned before, the no quick save rule in the Fallout 4 survival mode is horrible. It just kind of ruins your night when you play the game for an hour or something, then you lose all your progress just because you didn't find a bed to sleep in. Right, this looks creepy. There could be some nice loot in here. 62 gold. Not bad. I like finding gold because it doesn't weigh anything. Whoa! Came out of a hole in the wall. Bloody hell. This is possibly tough. Tougher than we might be able to handle. We've been poisoned. Wow. Okay, what have we got? We haven't really got anything we can use. What about our, you know, special powers as a Nord? We've got the battle cry. We can make him flee. Citizens control. Interesting. That must be the Immersive Citizens mod. Maybe it's actually turned off. Okay. Oh, the poison got us. Okay, I think being a level 4 character, we might be a little bit unprepared for this place. So let's take the 62 gold and get out. Okay, so basically we need to make it over this this gigantic cliff. It's part of these mountains. Okay, we can do it. It's all in a day's work. I mean, well, I guess Torin's not used to, you know, scrambling around in mountain ranges because he likes sticking to the roads. He's not really an outdoorsman. He hated camping as a mercenary, but it was something he just had to do. So let's just try and cross these mountains. It's down here. White cap. Very nice. It's a shame you can't just cook mountains on a campfire. Mushrooms. Shame you can't cook mushrooms on a campfire. You have to turn them into potions. Well, it must be getting cold up here. Fly Amanita. Hopefully our warmth is okay. We don't have the little snowflake appearing. Maybe we should try and kill one of these goats, you know, for the food. Sorry. It's the slowest attack ever. Oh, come on. Alright, we can do this. Oh, he's still alive. Tougher than a wolf. Actually, these mountain goats are really tough, I think. Two-handed increase to 32. Level up. That's great. Okay. Goat hide, goat horns, and leg of goat. That's great. 18 points of hunger if you eat it raw. Interesting. Right, so we're getting closer to our destination, but I think it's probably a good point to stop. What's that? A rabbit! Oh no! Don't go over the edge. Where is he? There he goes. He's made it. He's alright. I think possibly he's going to be doing that for quite a long time. Oh, no, he's gone. Oh, he's over there. Alright. Who knows how these things work. Yeah, so that's good. We're almost at... Oh no! Ah! Oh! Okay, right, that was not good. Wow, yeah, and this is normal difficulty. Okay, so we're back here. I mean, I think it may be a good place to stop anyway, since we are almost there. We're almost leveled up, and in the next episode, I think that's when we're going to take on the bandits. So, that's the end of another episode. If you like the video, make sure you click like and subscribe to us if you haven't already for more of this kind of thing. And we will see you next time. Bye.